Okay, Transformers fans. Yes, animated movie. Yes, Beast Wars is coming this year. Next year, animated movie. But the news, the details, I'm interested on your thoughts. I'm not I am not happy. I don't think this is the way to go. So, it's official. Here's some details. July 19th, 2024. So next summer, it's called Transformers 1. This is a prequel set to explore the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron. Okay. And Collider has some good information on this. We'll get to the other story done by Variety, but they go through some of the details on this and how it was in the works years ago and that kind of stuff. So before we get into that, let me get the story here. Um, again, it has a lot to do with this interview that he did back in April, talking to the producer Lorenzo Bonaventura. If you know the origins, they started as friends, and over time, it devolved for them and ended up on two sides. So we're telling young Optimus and young Megatron story. We're really telling an origin story of all Transformers, both what they were at the beginning of it to how they grow apart. So, um, and again, I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to be an expert on the lore. This is interesting, but I'm also you'll see why in a moment. We're not there for a short time. We're there for the entire time of the movie. We're on Cybertron, which I like. Actually, I think I just said that. So I did a little throwback Thursday video on the first three episodes of Transformers, the animated series from 1984, and I said one of the best parts was the animation Cybertron. I wish there was more of that. So if you know the lore, they begin to question the hierarchy of how their society has gotten stratified and how the common man doesn't have the voice and entirely that they want to have. See, I don't like that part. How the common man doesn't have a voice. So now it starts like social culture war type stuff, in my opinion. We're following very true to the origin story of it, and so it's really fun just because we've gotten to see some of it, not fully executed by any stretch of imagination, but hearing Optimus and Megatron not as who we know them as, which we see their maturation in their experience. See, I don't like that either. The voice is so important. The voice is so important. Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, so important. So in a sense, you're hearing a different character because you're hearing from before they matured. So there you go. Not the Optimus and Megatron that you grew up and love. And in fact, they did not hire voice actors. They, of course, went right to the Hollywood well, went right there to get a whole bunch of people with big names, throwing their name on something. I don't know. I was not. This makes no sense to me. So this is the details from Variety. Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, and Scarlett Johansson will lead the voice cast of Transformer One, the animated prequel. Hemsworth is going to be young Optimus. Henry is voicing young Megatron. Quote, origin story about how the brothers in arms turned into sworn enemies. Obviously, Johansson plays Alita. Uh, Keegan Michael Key is Bumblebee. John Hamm is Sentinel Prime. And Lawrence Fishburne is Alpha Trion. I am not a fan of having this type of casting. I think this is part of what is it's hurting animation. No offense to these actors. I don't want to hear their voices. I want to hear a voice that is unique for that character. That's what I want to hear. Okay. Paramount Animation says, quote, I'm so excited and proud to be working with Hasbro and E1 to bring the first animated Transformers movie to theaters for a never before told story. This is Ramsey Niato, president of Paramount Animation and Nickelodeon Animation. This was a CinemaCon. Let's see here. I'm honored to have such incredible talents come together to portray these well known and much loved characters in an origin story in the heart of the franchise. Josh Cooley, who did Toy Story 4, he talked about the screenplay, July next year. Spielberg's attached. All the other, just a multitude of other things. This is all about franchise stuff. This is about Rise of the Beast, which opens in a couple weeks. I First off, obviously, I'm excited to see Transformers. Obviously, I'm excited to hear about Transformers coming to theater, seeing another animated feature, seeing all that, seeing Paramount get behind this IP, but bringing in the Hollywood cast, dealing with a prequel, all of that stuff. Sorry, guys. How am I supposed to have faith in these people? Why am I supposed to have faith in these people? I'm very, very skeptical. I want good stuff. I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think. Thanks.